Okay, as I speak, the stick pin called film is the actual place. This was the first place. It's too far down. This was the next place I thought last night. The one that says film is confirmed. Here is Button Hook Bay. Here is the thing I walked over to. Okay, so now I'm going to film and talk. There's Button Hook Cove. There's the whatever you want to call it. That was the furthest extent I went. I walked across here, went over there, circled around, went back. I took pictures of the crevasse, the crack, right here before I stepped down. The barbecue is right there. Okay, now along here there were chips, and so all along here there were chips. There were flakes, obsidian flakes. So they were all along there. The fact down here you don't find any is because this is covered with silt and mud. Okay, so they were all along. They probably used this, I don't know what, to herd fish into and then go across the opening and trap them. I don't know. But use this for reference. Okay, now we're going to go back up. So I walk over. I did explore all in along here, not being sure where I was. All of those features look the same when you're there in person. Okay, now there's the first place. That's too far. It's too far down. It wasn't that. That's the place weeks ago that I put that stick pin. Okay, so I go up and up and up, and then last night I thought it must be here. This must be the place, but I couldn't identify the features. Okay, and so I watched the video this morning where I'm saying I'm about a mile back. I'm headed back and I'm about a mile up. And I now think this is the place. Okay, that video is correct. It is the place. Okay, so now I'm going back. I did explore all in here and walked all around. So I did 17-20 miles. Okay, so we continue back. I'm going back now. I'm going back. Okay, this is the spot. This is the spot with the diggers in the picture. This is a confirmed spot. Okay, the stick pin is exactly where I stood when I started filming. Okay, so the flakes and area, everything is in here. There's a ton of stuff in here, but there's also other stuff along there. But this was, I would say this was the #1 place, among the top #1 place. Okay, so now I'm zooming in. Now keep in mind this is only maybe 200 feet up in the air. Okay, as I started filming up here, remember the stick pin point. I start filming even a little bit further back, and then I walk forward going, I think this is the place. I walk forward, and now see this thing here, this sideways thing, that's right in front of the camera. So this distance from here to here is not even 20 feet. Okay, and so the diggers were right here. The diggers in the original photo were right here. Now I film first look in this direction, and then I pan over and I go, I'm just going to video to confirm objects so that I can identify them later. And so then you see this white material here, and I'm looking over, and each of the bushes, I've identified each bushes. They're identifiable in the video. So this is a spot. I film here, looking across here. The diggers were in here, and also in the original photograph, there's one slotty type, crevasse type thing in the picture that weighed heavily on identification. That's this. It's not this. That's out of view. That's out of view in the pictures and the video. It's this. This thing here is what you're seeing off in the distance, what seems like 20-30 feet. It's further than that. So this is what's showing up, is this feature here. Okay, so there you go. Also, Other things that were identifiable were the car tracks, the four-wheel dune buggy tracks. And so I'm just confirming that this is the spot. This is the exact spot, right down to the point of stick pin. And so from where I originally thought, the reason the lineup matched is because these are in a line looking at the mountains. There's Button Hook Bay, there's the first place I walked up, and then about a mile back, it turns out this is the place. So there you go, there's a good summary. And then I walked up and got caught in the lava field up here, and I thought I was way over, but it turned out I was right in here. And I had to work my way over, and it was torture. So I worked my way over and across and back. This neck in here, you cannot walk across it. Perhaps you could, if you went up through here and went like that, it could be done, you know. So there you go. I'll have to make this a secret video. Okay, I'm about a mile on my way back. So my stick pin on Google Earth, I think, is too far that way. Because when I was at the location of the stick pin, that dark there, part of it was obscured. So I think this is it. I think this is the blister of rock where they were digging right there. I'm just getting some shots of the scene to be able to identify rocks. Also, I found a lot of stuff here. A lot of flakes. Wind is really kicking up. I've got a long way to go back. Okay. There's that. There's the gap.